Hey guys, today I'm gonna give you my full in-depth review on a fragrance from the house of Labo. It's been pretty much hyped to death since it came out, and it smells like something else that I feel like people don't really talk about too much. But nevertheless, I'm gonna give you my full in-depth review on another 13 by the house of Labo. So today I'm gonna talk about my performance, how I feel about it, and if you should buy it or sample it or blind buy it at the end of the day.
Hi, Chris. Thank you for inviting me to collaborate on your channel. Today, we're going to be discussing a fragrance that you recently picked up, and that is from the House of Labo, Another 13. So, Another 13 came into the market in 2010, I believe, and I got my bottle around 2011. This fragrance for me is a beautiful starting point if you start in your niche collection. This fragrance would check all the boxes. First of all, it will check compliments. This fragrance is probably one of my most complimented fragrances ever. Number two, it projects very well, at least on my skin. This fragrance is one of those fragrances that stays in the room even after you leave the room. And number three, the price point is not too bad. Le Labo has other fragrances that might take the spotlight from Another 13. Those fragrances being Santal 33 or Bergamot 22. But if you would like to have a fragrance that is very versatile, I would start with Another 13. Chris, you got this fragrance recently. I want to hear more about your experience with this fragrance. For me, it's a win-win. For me, this will be always on my rotation as one of the best fragrances from Le Labo. And this fragrance was that first fragrance that kind of got me really into the niche world. At the time that I smelled this fragrance, I smelled Aventus and I fall in love with Aventus, but something about Another 13, it just like speaks to me. I hope you feel the same way about this fragrance. Anyway, this is your boy, JQ Perception. Thank you for inviting me to your channel once again, and into the next one later.
Shout out to my boy JQ and JQ Perfections. I'll leave your YouTube channel down below. Definitely check them out. So we're going to talk about Another 13 by the house of Labo. So he was telling me about this fragrance here, and it smelled awesome the few times I smelled it off of his skin. Now I'm going to tell you about my experience and how I feel about it. So as soon as you spray this fragrance, right? Spray it right here. Okay, so it opens up. You definitely get a nice bit of freshness, citrus in the opening. So this fragrance has notes of citruses, apple, and there's pears, so a little bit of fruitiness in the opening. Now you're definitely getting a lot of musk in this fragrance as well. And you're definitely getting some jasmine in this fragrance. Now this is one where I feel like when you wear this fragrance here, you can smell it, and then there's times when you can't smell it. And some people can smell this fragrance off of your skin better than you can smell it on your own skin. That's pretty much, I feel like, is a con in this fragrance here, kind of pro and con, where I can smell it sometimes and it goes away, but it's still lingering there. You just can't smell it off your own skin. And then people walk by, they can smell the fragrance. So I tried spraying this on my fiance Kelly, and it smelled fantastic on her. As soon as I sprayed on her and she walked out the room, I could smell her sea eyes that was left behind. Definitely has a nice bit of a freshness and a sweetness. To me personally, I get like a Bac Rouge 540 vibe. Not the same, but I kind of get that sweetness in here. And I feel like that pairs a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of that apple is what gives it a sweetness and a fragrance. Now, it's not the same, but I kind of get a Bac Rouge 540 vibe in the air. Once I spray it on my skin, I get that sweetness. On my skin, in the dry down and in the mid, I kind of get that Bac Rouge 540, a sweetness in it. Not an overall sweet fragrance. It's not like a overall cotton candy sweets, but you get a little bit of a sweet hints in this fragrance here. Now, once you get past that freshness in the opening, the freshness still lingers in the fragrance. And then when you get to the middle of the fragrance, the freshness is there, but you kind of get more of a sweetness in the fragrance. And you kind of get a lot of muskiness in this fragrance as well. And like I said before, I kind of get a molecule 1 DNA in this fragrance here because it has Isoe Super as well. So this is one of those fragrances that you can use as a enhancer. So say if you have Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton, if you have a fragrance that has weak performance, you can spray this and spray that fragrance on, and it should enhance it where it could perform a little bit better on your skin. I don't use that as this fragrance. I use this fragrance by itself, and it smells great. I think my only con I would say in this fragrance here is the price point. You're looking at $230 for a 50 ml bottle. and 100 ml bottle looking at $320. So it's pretty expensive side. Definitely get yourself samples and try it out for yourself. In the dry down, you're definitely getting a lot of muskiness in it, and you're getting some in Brett, and this definitely has ambroxan as well. This one's fragrances that where you can smell it, then you don't smell it, and it's in that DNA, like I said, molecule 1. So if you like fragrance like molecule 1, you're gonna like this. If you don't like those fragrances that you can smell it, then it goes away, or you can't smell it, then you're not gonna like something like this. I would say this is in the same categorized as a fragrance you can smell and can't smell. I think of Gaillac 10 by Labo. I can smell it here and there, then it goes away, and I can smell it again. It's just very weird. Is this a negative fragrance? It can be. Some people like this fragrance off of your skin, and some people don't like this fragrance. I think it can be a skin chemistry too, because some people's skin, it smells very nice and sweet. Some people smell very stinky and funky. Definitely get yourself a sample and try it out for yourself. I have not received any compliments wearing this fragrance here, and I do about 5 to 6 sprays I apply on my skin. Let's touch on the performance. So everybody's performance is going to be different, so please keep that in mind. Me personally, I get about a good 2 hours of nice moderate projection, about half an arm's length, where I can detect it around me. Every now and then when I'm running about doing errands, or I'm running or sweating, I can smell it projecting off me very nicely, and it's very nice the way I smell it off of my skin. Longevity, I'm getting about 8+ hours. I can smell it goes away. By the 8-hour mark, I can still smell it on my skin. It's one of those fragrances that it could be lingering 9-10 hours, but you just can't smell it. It comes and it goes. I think that's the one downside to this, where some people will want to return it and may not want to buy this fragrance. Seasons and occasions. So for me personally, this is any season. You can just apply it and it's going to work. It's not going to offend anybody, not going to choke anybody out, and you might garner some attention as well, or compliments. Occasion wise, any occasion. You can wear it dressed up, dressed down, casual, date night. It's a decent fragrance and it's not going to offend anybody. Ratings and final thoughts. So for me personally, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I won't give it a 10 because the price point, looking at over $200+ for a 50 ml bottle, but it is refillable. You get 20% off when you refill your bottle, and you can customize your bottle with the name and date, which is pretty cool. But this is a fragrance where some people may not like because you can't smell it. It's very light. It's not a heavy beast mode scent off of my skin. Everybody's skin chemistry different, and some people don't like those fragrance enhancers or layering fragrances. I'm not a big fan of layering fragrances. I might try it down the road, but yeah, by itself, it smells nice. It's not amazing. I like Bergamot 22 over this, and I like Gaillac 10, but it does smell good when I smell it in the air and off other people wearing the scent. At the end of the day, you should definitely sample this fragrance. I wouldn't blind buy this unless you feel like you can wear this fragrance with another fragrance, like layering it, or you like molecule 1D in there. You're gonna like this, but me personally, I'm gonna wear it some more and see if I like it. It is not a love for me. It's an okay fragrance. I enjoy it for what it is. I'm a fragrance collector at the end of the day, so I'm definitely gonna wear this and get my money's worth. If you guys have tried Labo, another 13, do you like it, love it, or hate it? Drop your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please show support by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Like the video and click the bell icon for future videos, and give it down as well. I'm 5 subscribers shy of 11,000 subscribers. So if you want to support the channel and you like the content, click that red subscribe button down below. Thank you guys for watching. Be safe. I'll catch you in the video very soon. Peace.